and welcome to Fa Rekin Licious. Today I am making a grilled Mexican vegetable salad. It's actually a recipe that I got off of the Food Network that I'm going to modify just a little bit. Today we're actually celebrating my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. Hence the music that reflects their time period of fun and fabulousness. So let's get started. What we're going to start out doing is we're going to grill red onions, scallions, jalapenos, and red pepper, and corn. And you're going to grill the corn. You want to put the corn on first, a nicely oiled grill for 8 to 10 minutes. Grill the onions and the peppers for 5 to 8 minutes. And then you're going to grill the scallions for about 2 to 3 minutes. So first put your corn on, and then keep an eye on the clock, and so add the rest of the vegetables. I'll be back. Now while I'm chopping up some cilantro, I want to make sure that I'm keeping an eye on my timer so I can go add the peppers and the onions. And when I go back out there, I'm also going to turn my corn. You want to turn your corn, every couple minutes or so. And there it goes. The recipe also calls for the zest and juice of 1 lime. However, I'm going to add the zest of 2 limes and the juice of 1 lime. Because again, y'all know how much I like the zest of fruits. So I sure hope everybody's doing fantastic today on this rainy Saturday. I don't know, we've needed the rain though. I'll tell you right now, this summer has been awesome. My tomatoes, boy are they juicy. I've made some of the best tomato juice ever in the history of me making my own homemade tomato juice from my own homegrown tomatoes. Hey Google, play You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog.
Playing on Spotify.
My favorite song when I was a kid was You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog. And I don't even know what he says after that. My favorite. I remember being 3 years old, jumping up and down on my next door neighbor's bed, screaming to this song. Super fun, super crazy, even as a child. We got that lime zested. Let's do the second one. Whew. Good zest from those 2 limes. Let me go check on my vegetables. Hey Google, play Buddy Holly. This recipe calls for 1/3 cup sour cream and 1/4 cup mayonnaise. However, I'm going to replace that with the Greek yogurt.
Use 1/2 cup 2% Greek yogurt.
Nice. Let me go check on those vegetables again. Play Great Balls of Fire. Here we have our grilled vegetables. We've got our grilled corn. Now what we want to start out doing, cut all the kernels off of the corn, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Get our grilled vegetables out of the way. Now the corn might be a little hot, so maybe I want to wait a couple minutes before I start doing it. Yeah, definitely. In the meantime, we can listen to this good old music. I know I'm a big honking silly goob. So I saw the other day where one of my girlfriends posted that she had called a friend of hers a goober, and he had not spoken to her. And I'm like, well, you should have called him a goob. That would have made all the difference in the world. If I'm not calling you a goob, then I don't like you. Goob is a good thing. So yeah, you're just going to take the corn and you're just going to cut the kernels off, and hopefully they don't all fall on the floor. Let's kind of get over here to the middle. How about that? So yeah, you're just taking the kernels and you're just cutting them off the cob, just like so. Woohoo! And it's going to be easier if you put the larger flat bottom side down onto the counter. Super excited to celebrate with my family today. Mama and Daddy met at Campbell College. They were set up on a blind date, actually, and I think the next day they tell this adorable little story. After their blind date, Daddy said somebody had to wash his car, and Mama said, oh, I love to wash cars, and he was like, You want to come help me wash my car? And it was all over at that point. So 50 years later, here we are. They actually just walked across the stage with the current graduates of Campbell College, the current 2018 graduates of Campbell College. Anybody who's still alive, hopefully most of them, got to robe up and get their picture taken at the 2018 Campbell College graduation. Isn't that really super cool? All right, now we're just going to add all of our grilled corn to the mixture here with our Greek yogurt.
Okay, playing Soggy Bottom Boys on Spotify.
All right, one of the best songs ever from one of the funniest movies ever. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? If you haven't seen it, you got to. One of in my opinion, George Clooney's better, most hilarious movies. So right now I'm chopping up my grilled red pepper, and you want to chop it up into cubes. And then we're going to add it to our mixture. Chop it up pretty good. You don't want too big of chunks. You want everything to be pretty small. This probably would work better. I've already got one pepper chopped up. Let's add that to our mixture here. And I'm going to use this apparatus, super convenient and perfectly cubed, my other pepper that way. And I'm going to do that with my onions as well. It's a time saver, because we've got to get to Clemens, North Carolina for the party. Oh yeah, see how amazing and super easy that is? I think this song and that movie put bluegrass music on the map. You know, it's funny, I can't stand country music, but I love some bluegrass music. Look, it just dumps right in there. All right, now we're going to do that with my onions. Another modification that I added, I love red onion. I mean, you can't go wrong with adding red onion. It just adds so much more flavor, and grilled onions are just off the hook delicious. It's Jeff Morrow's recipe, and he is one of the hosts of The Kitchen, actually one of my favorite shows on the Food Network to watch. Seriously, if you haven't seen Our Brother, Where Art Thou, get it tonight. Alright. And then, this apparatus has one of these that you can just take whatever you didn't get, dump it in there. And sometimes there may be a little remnants on the blade itself. You can just easily scrape that off. Now let's do our jalapeno pepper. This is going to be so yummy. It's not grilled chopper salad, it's grilled vegetable salad. Last but surely not least, we're going to chop our scallions. What are you doing? Alright, and to this mixture, we're actually going to add 1 can of drained black beans. And for time saving, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of jarred garlic. Heaping tablespoons. You all know how I like to spice things up. And it called for pecorino romano, which you can use, but of course I love goat cheese. So it's better to get the already crumbled up goat cheese. That's going to be easier, and it's going to mix through a lot better. To that, we're going to add the zest of those 2 limes and the juice of the lime. You know what? Let's add the juice of that second lime. How about that? It's only going to make it more flavorful. Yum, yum, frickin' yum. God, I'm so excited to taste this. I actually have not made this. This is the first time. And I was trying to think of something unique and special to prepare for my parents' special day. That's it. Actually adding just a little bit. I'm not going to cumin it all up, but I'm definitely going to add in a couple dashes of cumin. This is Himalayan pink sea salt. 8 slices of very crispy bacon. Then we're going to add cilantro. And then you just mix everything all up. you can eat this as a side dish, or you can, you know, have it with like corn chips, or that would be really amazing as well. OMG. And actually I am going to add a little bit more cumin. Okay, and now we're going to taste it. Oh my God. Wow. Those grilled vegetables are amazing. And I'm telling you right now, Greek yogurt, substituting for the sour cream and the mayonnaise, gives it a just special tang.
I have to say this is D for Rekin Licious. This is D for Rekin Licious.
And we were going to. And she said, I like to watch cars. Good to see you. Don't want to knock him down. Oh, wow.
Hey, Daddy,
They weighted down this.
get together with Mama.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Hannah. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful women. Oh, I can't hold women? All right, I'll let you hold women. Aren't you cute? You're welcome.
No.
Ready to eat real quick? Plenty of food.
What? Yeah. This barbecue I made is deep or Rekin Licious.
That was good. I tried that. That was good.
Beef or Rekin Licious.
Cutting up the cake.
Happy 50th King!
We say how many more we can get after 50.
Get a room.
No, there we go.